Hello and welcome back to One Trainer vs. the World Season 2. Now, when we last left our protagonist, the Steel Gym had been opened up, so let's not go there. Oh wait, I don't actually know what's up here. Random houses. I wonder if there is anything cool in them. There was nothing cool in them. So anyway, time to move on to where the 7th gym is located and completely ignore the 6th gym, which is right here. I'm not really strong enough to face it at the moment anyway. Even though Cube is one of my 2 strongest Pokémon, I want to keep him at the front of the party right now, because he's just about to evolve. Oh, well, there's a legendary Pokémon over there. I'm gonna ignore it. I mean, I was going to get those apricorns, but if I have to look at that stupid legendary thing, then I obviously don't want to. I don't know why I suddenly have this contempt for legendary Pokemon, but I mean, I can't use them, so why should I care? Oh, come on, it's just a road, mister. Level 17. I just defeated the gym leader with a level 31 Poliwrath. And now I'm encountering trainers with level 17 Pokemon. Ugh. The leveling curve in this game is just such bullshit. In that it's basically non-existent. What a difficult battle that was. Yes, you should have used your Moonstone, much like I should have. Except you see, I never got a Moonstone. And then my Nidorino exploded. Except, well, no, he didn't explode, he was blown up, but in any case, that strictly speaking didn't even happen, so I guess I just released him, so that crash actually led him to suffer a much kinder fate than he otherwise would have. Huh. So, before facing the gym, I am going to have to face the red Gyarados, which I'm not allowed to catch. Because again, even though shiny Pokemon are exempt from other catching rules, I decided myself that since the shiny Gyarados isn't actually super rare, it's a set encounter, I wasn't going to count it as a shiny. I was going to just count it as any other Pokemon. In which case, the fact that I already have a Magikarp means that I can't get it. Up here somewhere, there should be a TM for a reasonably powerful poison move that Gideon could learn. I don't know exactly where, but somewhere around here. In addition to that, there should also be a new Pokemon for me to catch somewhere, maybe. Aww, I was hoping he would level up now, but he didn't level up now. Oh well, time to check the grass. That's new. Now then, seeing how I have Cubey up front anyway, I'm just going to use Poison Powder. Maybe I should have seen if I could stock up on Ultra Bolts. If they actually have Ultra Bolts. Though that also reminds me, the path to the Safari Zone should be open now, so I could go over there and get some stuff too. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, outside the Safari Zone, one can get Quick Balls, aka the most overpowered ball in the game! Well, that and Dusk Balls, I suppose. Come on, stay in the ball! I do not like you! When you die from poisoning in a second, I will not be sad! Ah, but I still get one last shot at it. I still do not like you. You are now going to die for the purpose of giving Cubey more experience. And I shall not be sad. Indeed, I shall very much not be sad, because now Cubey is going to evolve and become much stronger. And I don't want him to learn Sweet Scent. Go on, Cubey, reach your final form. I still won't make a contract with you, but I very much appreciate the fact that you are now stronger. Petal Dance, that's... I don't remember off the top of my head what it did, but... It's kind of situational, but... Even though I just used Poison Powder, I feel like I'm not really going to use Poison Powder much anyway, so... Yeah. In such extremely situational situations, I might have some use for Petal Dance. Well, now that I have made it here, I'm going to go back to where I was before, so that I can catch other things, after restarting the game, because it's broken again and now I look like a freaking missing no. And now I vaguely look like a face, or like, well, it's gone now. Now then, time to explore a brand new area. Which, if I'm not mistaken, requires me to have beaten the 5th gym in order to even get here, so maybe the Pokemon here will actually give me some decent level of challenge. Or maybe not. Meh. Oh no! Bullet Seed! It's not going to be very effective, I think. Indeed, it's not very effective, and it's a pretty pathetically weak move to begin with. Whatever shall I do? You know, Gideon kinda kicks ass. And this is a double battle. Well, Dudley is fine here, but Tristan might not be. But what do I want to switch him into? I mean, the most logical choice would be... I think Gideon is probably the best bet. I mean, I would just use a rock move, a ground move, and go with Norbert, but, you know, Norbert is also weak to the same thing that Tristan is weak to, so... But Gideon has Levitate, so... Oh, bugger off. So basically, I don't get to do anything this turn. How lame. Oh. For some reason I thought Protect was going to protect both of them. Oh dear! You know how I was just saying that Gideon is kind of awesome? Looks like I won't get to enjoy that any longer. Fudge! And he was so useful too! And he wasn't all that far from evolving, you And now I am not happy. Ah well, at least Tristan leveled up, so something good came out of it, I suppose. And that looks to be another double battle. Hopefully this one won't lose me something as well. I suppose I could just go back and bury Gideon, but... I just want to make some progress. Is that so much to ask for? Okay, and once again, I have one thing that will do really well and one thing that will do really poorly. And Surf hits everything in this generation. Well, in that case... Cubey, I guess? I mean, I'm going to assume even if that Cloyster uses like an ice move, it's probably not going to one-shot Cubey. It is, on the other hand, that Surf is going to one-shot that Onyx. Which is awesome. It did indeed use an ice move on Cubey. Thankfully Cubey is bulky and 10 levels above it, so... yeah. No big deal. Now Cubey, use Magical Leaf on this Cloyster and defeat it with your awesome power! Good job, Cubey! And Mom has bought stuff with my money again. Damn it, Mom, stop doing that. Now then, there's no point in me going into this patch of grass right now because I have no balls. Now, where do I get the stuff? The balls. And I'm sure somebody is thinking dirty thoughts right now because of me mentioning balls all the time. Clearly the best place to buy Pokeballs of any kind. Alright, I'll just get 10 Quick Balls and 10... No, not Airmail. Why would I want Airmail? I want 10 Quick Balls and 10 Dusk Balls. And now I've spent most of my money, but... I have really good catching tools now, so... it's fine. You know what isn't fine, however? The fact that I am now going to have to release my Poison type. And then I'm going to have to look for a replacement. Maybe in the grass down there. Gideon, in the long term you might not actually have been on my party for all that long. But you were so freaking cool, man! I really wish I could have used you more. Now then, what else do I have? Well, I have Jafar, but he is so far behind. For the time being, I'm just going to look at the grass to see if there is anything cool there that I might catch. Well, it is what it is. Quick Ball. As for its name, I'm immediately thinking Snape. I was really hoping for something cooler, but I didn't get something cooler. That's not an awesome nature. Well, this thing at least is an excellent status inflictor, but I already have laxes to paralyze things, so... Now then, up here there is a safari zone, where I can get a limited number of things. And as usual, the rules just go... I have to throw balls at everything I catch that isn't a dupe, and just until I get something. Geodude is in the grass closest to the entrance, eh? Well, then I'm not going to the grass closest to the entrance. I am going to go somewhere else entirely. I actually don't know what's available where in here, so... Just going to see if I get something cool here. I don't have one of those, right? So... Ball. Well, and that's my encounter. It's a shame that I already used the name Susie from Little Witch Academia for something else, considering how she is obsessed with mushrooms, but... In that case... Alright, after a lot of thinking and doing something else in the meantime, I have decided that her name shall be Kotake, after one of the witches from Ocarina of Time. Well, to hell with that guy's catch a Geodude thing, why would I want to do that? Then again, I suppose I could catch it and then just immediately release it, but meh, I feel like that's also kind of cheating. Lagging tail. If I'm not mistaken, that just makes you slower, so not terribly useful. If I go down to the coastline, I could fish for something here, if there even is anything good here to fish for. On the other hand, at least I know there is a cave where I could potentially find some stuff. Going to assume that there are encounters down here. Indeed, there are encounters down here. But it's probably just going to be dupes. Do I want to invest levels into Snape, or do I just want to get something else? For the time being, I'll just look for something else. Oh, that's new. And since I'm in a cave, Dusk Balls are also going to be super effective if this Quick Ball doesn't catch it. But it did, I think. Yes, it did. Awesome. For no reason whatsoever, Charlotte. Yes, Mom, I know you bought stuff with my money. I don't care. Now, what would be the best way to get stuff here? Surfing or swimming? Or fishing, I mean. It appears there is actually grass on this route, but I need waterfall in order to get it, and there doesn't seem to be all that much cool stuff that I could get there anyway. Surfing... I could get either Tentacool, obviously, Seal, or Staryu. Is there anything else cool I could get via fishing? If I had a Super Rod, I would have had a 60% chance of getting a Chinchou. Where do I get the super rod in this game? In Kanto, so never mind that. In that case, it seems like surfing is my only reasonable chance of getting anything. Because otherwise it would be fishing with the good rod for a 7% chance of getting a Chinchou, and let's be fair, that's not likely to pan out, is it? Nope. Double nope. Triple nope, and nopeception. I have no idea what I was even doing there. Also, hang on a second. I have the Fly gem. Why am I running all over the place? Of course, I suppose I only have one thing that can actually use Fly, and that's Norbert, who's primarily a special attacker. You know what? For the time being, I think I am going to withdraw Hedwig. Because I don't really have anything else good that I want to fill that last slot with anyway. Behold, Tristan. It is the end of the world. I have already done this shtick with Norbert, but for some reason I am doing it again. Because it's just so silly, seeing the world just randomly stop sometimes. Wait, I can still surf on the water that isn't there? I foresee an actual crash right about now. No, it didn't quite actually crash right now. And okay, what's going to happen now? Completely normal stuff, huh? And then things actually went back to normal. I did not see that coming. Though maybe I shouldn't be tempting fate and just try to reset anyway. In any case, Hedwig, you are back on the team for now. Because I need a flyer. Or should I just go for Charlotte? Actually, she might be better than Tristan, I don't know, like... Kind of depends on whether or not I can get to evolve him. But for the time being, Hedwig it is. That being said though, now that Gideon is dead, I might want to give Norbert some TM moves. The same TM moves that I gave to Gideon. So that he might be able to fight with something other than just extrasensory all the time. So, time to do some cheating. Jeez, even when I'm abusing save states to make this thing take as little time as possible, it still ends up feeling really slow and tedious. I would say I wish they at least allowed you to buy coins in this game like they did in the last time, but even then, the process of getting those coins is so... like, there's no means of rematching trainers at this point in the game, so... Even buying coins would be a pain. Alright, Norbert, it's time for you to go and become the super versatile... Dudley can learn Flamethrower? Why can Dudley learn Flamethrower? But yeah, it's time for Norbert to become the super versatile thing that I was setting up Gideon to be. Because Gideon can't be it anymore. Because he's dead. Actually, rather than Thunderbolt, I think I shall teach him Shadow Ball. Well then, I suppose it's time to go encounter a shiny that I can't catch. Though I should also check what sort of encounters I can get at the Lake of Rage. Very little, it seems. My only means of getting Pokemon at Lake of Rage is going to be Headbutt. I was trying to avoid you, But I wasn't able to avoid you. I just want to get to the Lake of Rage, so that I can headbutt something. And then murder that freaking shiny Gyarados. Yeah, Tristan will be fine here. Also, I envy you for having that, Mr. Lake of Rage. Now then, time to headbutt stuff. Hopefully I won't just get Hoot Hoots. Ah, there's a tree that would yield a hidden Pokemon. It's a Venonat. You know, Venonat, I used to have one of you. I gave you a really silly name. But this time that really silly name doesn't apply anymore. For you see, I should have thrown a Quick Ball. That is not actually relevant to what I was talking about, but I should have thrown a Quick Ball. Just gonna throw a ball. Alright, now that's got. So, what do I name this thing? Again, it doesn't really make sense, but whatever. Now then, with that out of the way, I should heal up a bit and then go out and murder the shiny Gyarados. Then again, all I really need to fight the shiny Gyarados is Laxus, and he is fine, so... It is time to go out there and murder a shiny. After encountering what's probably going to be a Magikarp. I'm just going to run. You won't even give any experience to begin with. Could you stand still so that I could... Thank you. Oh my god, it's a shiny, you guys! I can't believe it! Well, a single Thunderbolt should be enough to murder this thing. Though I think it's probably going to be faster than me, yes it is. Good thing I'm at full HP. That Dragon Rage will not do much. Indeed. Goodbye, shiny. Now, I'm pretty sure the red scale can then be used to obtain the experience share, so... I think it's... give it to Professor Elm or something? Oh, hello there, totally inconspicuous person who is not going to be important in any way. As I feared, somebody must have forced it to evolve. Did you come here because of the wild tales? You're Vega. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. Yes, I know, we've met. I heard some rumblings, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Vega. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Nyeh. Excellent. It seems that Lake of Rage's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Vega. Now then, where do I get that experience share? I get it at Mr. Pokemon's house. So I am going to fly to Mr. Pokemon's house. Absolutely. Give me the freaking experience share. Thank you for giving me the freaking experience share. Vega has murdered a shiny and received the freaking experience share. Now, will she and Lance be able to get to the bottom of what was going on with that shiny? Find out next time.